This is my PowerPoint on Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh was born in 1853 to Theodorus van Gogh and Anna Cornelia van Gogh. His father was the pastor of the Dutch Reformed Church in Holland. Vincent and his father never got along too well because of Vincent's aspirations for art, whereas his father wanted him to devote his life to the church as well as he did. His mother, Anna, was a very good artist as well. He established all of his talents through his mother, who supported him throughout his life. At the age of 15, Vincent van Gogh and his family was struggling financially and was forced to drop out of school and help out with the family. He soon got a job with his uncle Cornelius at his art dealership. Vincent van Gogh was very happy with his work. However, he grew very tired of the business and art. After returning home, Vincent began to study theology. Unfortunately, he failed many exams to enter a couple of programs. During this period, he worked as a missionary in a coal mining community living with hard-working, poor, common people. As his development as a preacher was stalling, his interest in those around him was increasing. His life as an artist was soon beginning. In 1880, at the age of 27 years old, he fell in love, had his heart broken, and then began painting even more. The next few years would result in little success both in love and in art. Eventually, Van Gogh decided to move out of his parents' house and move to Belgium to continue studying art. Van Gogh's Potato Eaters was his first major work in 1885. By this time, he was still having difficulty finding love, but was beginning to receive many more interest in painting. He was now fully devoting himself to painting. Unfortunately, as would his entire life, his painting was as well difficult to sell. His brother Theo commented that there should be more color in his work. Van Gogh was painting peasants and rural landscapes using dark earth tones. Around the same time, Impressionism, with its bright, vivid colors, became popular. The Potato Eaters, completed in 1885, is considered to be many of Van Gogh's first great work of art. During this time, Van Gogh had only recently started painting and has not learned many techniques as he learned in later in life. This could attribute to the interesting look of the piece as well as overall feeling produced from the painting. The painting that was completed consists of 5 figures sitting around a square table eating potatoes, 4 of them female and 1 male. Although the piece is laced in darkness, the mixed emotions residing in the faces of the occupants shine out brightly. These figures are so intense that one can nearly hear the conversations being spoken around the table. Perhaps the vibrancy layered with the darkness is what draws one closer to examine the smaller details of the painting. By 1886, he went to Paris to join his brother Theo. In Paris, Van Gogh studied with Corman, inevitably meeting Pissarro, Monet, and Gauguin. Having met the new Impressionist painters, he tried to imitate their techniques. Unable to successfully copy the style, he developed his more bold and unconventional style. In 1888, Vincent van Gogh decided to gather up a few of his friends and try to help find a school of art. He created the Yellow House, where he hoped like-minded artists could create art together. Gogh did join him, but with disastrous results. Van Gogh's nervous temperament made him a difficult companion, and a night-long discussion combined with painting all day undermined his health. Near the end of the year of 1888, an incident led Gogh to ultimately leave the Yellow House. Van Gogh threatened him with an open razor. Fortunately, Gogh stopped him. Van Gogh ended up cutting off a own portion of his earlobe off. He was then sent to the asylum for madness and lucidity. Vincent van Gogh sent Theo a letter saying this: "My house here is painted the yellow color of fresh butter outside with raw green shutters. It stands in the full sunlight on a square which has a green garden with plane trees, oleanders and osiers, and it is completely whitewashed inside, and the floor is made of red bricks, and over it the insanely blue sky. Here I can live, breathe, think, and paint freely." When Vincent van Gogh was taken to the asylum, he spent 2 years there. In May of 1890, he died of what is believed to have been a self-inflicted gunshot wound. During his brief career, he did not experience much success. He sold only one painting, lived in poverty, malnourished, and overworked. The money he was supplied by his brother Theo, and was used primarily for art supplies, coffee, and cigarettes.